I am so excited to show you what I have in front of me. So let's jump in. Hi guys, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I am so excited to show you this, but I was browsing Facebook as you do, and in one of my local mom groups or like local, I don't know, Facebook groups, there was a woman talking about how she just released a planner and it has a bunch of different versions, and I immediately was like, I need to try this. I need to see it. And she was so sweet. So I ordered one of them and I picked that up from her, but she gave me the other ones to try, to be able to look at and review, and then I will give those back to her. So I want to show you them because I think that they will be so helpful for those of you who are trying to juggle distance learning with your kids and just trying to get your family life in order in this crazy world that we're currently living in. So these planners are called the Weekly Walkthrough, and she's created 4 different planners. There's a kid and student version, which we'll talk about. And then there's a family and like just a generic general planner. This is the first time Wendy has ever put together a planner, and I have to say she kind of hit it out of the ballpark. And I really love the family and the general planner, but I really think for those of you that are juggling distance learning with your kids, these students and kids planners might be something that you might want to consider purchasing for your student, because I think they're awesome. So before we go into each of the different planners and about what makes them different, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about them. So they all include a spiral binding. They're on 70-pound bright white paper. So not as slick as like the plum paper, but doesn't have like a grit like the Erin Condren, but still like a good paper, like definitely not thin. It's built on these like, maybe I should talk about this a little bit. So with the general and the family planner, it's kind of built on the same structure. So you have like goals to write down. And then you have this weekly overview, which I think in the family planner is really similar. Let's see. Yeah, so I think it's just kind of like, this one seems to be more about like meal planning and groceries, where this one is more general. So in the general planner, you have like a weekly overview that's like what's important for this week, and then things to buy or order: groceries, closet, home, work, gifts. Then on the other side, it says if I accomplish only one thing this week, it should be upcoming expenses for this week, self-care check-in that has water, exercise, and the place for 2 others, to contact, and then happenings and events, in-person events, and then virtual meetings and events. I love this to be able to like outline what's gonna happen in the upcoming week. And then in the family planner, it's very similar, except this one has more specific, a meal plan, groceries by category. The same thing, if I accomplish only one thing this week, it should be this, upcoming expenses, self-care check-in, and then family happenings, meetings, in-person events, virtual meetings and events, important tasks, and things to prepare / buy. Then once you have this sort of weekly overview, it's the same in both planners. You move to a horizontal, sorry, it's hard to like juggle both of these at the same time. Horizontal layout. These planners run from August to July, I guess. It's like losing my brain. Yeah, August 2020 through July of 2021. And so this just has like a horizontal layout and then a top 3 to do. And then I love this. Can you read that? Complete. You won the day. Check. So I thought that that was really, really good. This family planner or the general planner would be such a great addition to like sitting out in your kitchen, where you could write things down for your family and keep track of that. I also use an Erin Condren horizontal planner to keep track of like various things, like what I ate that day, or like how I'm feeling, or like journaling or anything like that. And this could easily replace that. At the bottom of every week, it has a note section and then quotes, inspiration, and or mantra. So it has space for you to write all that in, and then the next week rolls in and you get that same like weekly overview and check-in. So that continues on. Each page also, or each month also has a monthly spread, which is pretty bare bones. You could do a lot to it. You could add stickers to it if you wanted to, or leave it as it is. Again, another great like open thing on your kitchen counter. If I were to change anything about this planner, I would change out the binding. You guys know I'm such a sucker for coil binding, but I do like this binding a lot more than a wire O binding. I guess this is like I don't know what you call this. It's similar to wire O, but it's not like that big like wire O. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I also would add tabs. Those are the only things I would change about it. I think that this is a great family or like general planner for your life to keep track of things. At the front, it has place for goals, notes, logins and passwords if that's something that you keep in your planner. And then that's it. So I really love this. I think really the only difference between the general and the family planner is just what's in that weekly overview. I don't think that there's anything really different other than that. Nope, that's pretty much it. And I guess the color scheme too. But what I really want to talk about is the kids and student planner, because I wish my son was older because these are awesome. So let's look at the kids planner first, which I assume is for those children who are like in elementary school. I haven't looked at the Erin Condren Kids Planner, so I'm not really sure what that's like, but this is so thoughtful for virtual learning that I'm a huge fan. So let's see, maybe I can zoom you in a little bit. There we go. So this planner belongs to grade, student ID number. I love this. Be brave, be kind, or be brave, be creative, be kind, be thankful, be happy, be you. So then it has an about me section, my age, favorite color, favorite foods, I go to school at, favorite thing about school, favorite activities, my friends, and my goal for this school year. A goal is something you want to accomplish. They take hard work, dedication, and make you feel so proud when you can say, I did it. Then it has a quote over here. Then it has for your reference, it has the United States, state abbreviations, the world, continents, oceans, and the compass rose so that we can all remember never eat soggy Wheaties. Commonly misspelled words, words that I'm learning. Shapes, hundreds chart, multiplication chart. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen one of those in like bajillion years. Coins, math symbols, all with a ruler on the side. And then a book reading log so you can list out all the books that you've read that year. Then brainstorm, things I want to learn more about, things I want to write about, things I want to do, places I want to go, things that make me happy. Then this is where I think, I mean, I don't have a kid in distance learning, but I've heard that this is a major pain, is remembering all of those logins. And I actually think having it written down for a young child would be so helpful. And it's all right here. Every single one. You can list them all. Then it has friends information. You can list out your friends, the FaceTimes or kids messenger info, the birthdays. I thought that was really sweet. The kids planner also includes a monthly layout, just like the adult planner did. Adult planner. But at the bottom it says, things I'm most excited for this month. And this month I'm gonna read blank books. So you set a goal for how many books you're gonna read. Then each day there's a rectangle, I guess, for each subject. So reading, language arts, math, spelling, science, and social studies. So I really like this. I mean, I don't have children, so I do have children. I don't have children who are in school. I have a 1-year-old. But depending on whether your child's school has these classes or not, I think it just depends on whether this works for you, but that's easily fixable with a sticker. You could sticker over whatever the classes that your child has. It has a space for Saturday and Sunday, and then it has them write the favorite thing that happened this week in here as well. I thought this was so cute. On every page, there's a joke. So what do you call a dinosaur that's sleeping? A dino snore. I thought that was so cute. So that is what all the weekly layouts look like. They're all the same. And then you get the monthly layout. So back to where we were. So that's the kids planner. And then the student planner probably is designed for those students in middle school or high school. Similar, you get this planner belongs to grade, student ID number, same quote on the side, my goal for this school year, a quote, and then this has individual pages for each class. So class, the information about the class, like logistics, class contacts, online information, how to log in and everything, assignment tracker for the class. And it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 class sections. Then it has a reading log similar to the kids planner where you write down what you read. Then you have the monthly layout, which looks very similar, except it doesn't have the book count at the bottom, because usually the books that children who are using this planner would be longer books. You wouldn't necessarily read a million of them in a month, and it still has the things I'm most excited for this month. Then I really love the weekly layout of this. So every day it has the homework section, don't forget, and then due tomorrow. And it has that every single day. And even on Friday, it says due Monday, which I think is so good to help you redirect your attention to make sure you're focusing on the things that are due the next day. It has a section for Saturday and Sunday, and then my favorite thing that happened this week. Each planner comes with a bookmark, which it's not a clip-in bookmark. It's just like a laminated bookmark that you could put in the book, and it would say this week, so you could flip it open to that page. There's no, I don't think there's a pocket. Oh, there's some things in the back. I'm glad I flipped to this. So in the back of the student planner is 100 acts of kindness, which are different things that people can do to show kindness. So like hold the door open for someone, do a chore for someone, tell a joke. I think that's so awesome. I wonder if there's something in the back of the kids planner. Yep, same thing in the back of the kids planner. And then it has 100 acts of kindness. Keep track of your kindness here. Mark a star every time you perform an act of kindness. Can you get to 100? And same thing here. It has you mark when you get to 100. I really, really love that. So again, the only thing I would change would be the binding and the tabs, but I would say that actually for the kids in the student planner, they're thinner because they don't have that weekly overview. So this binding actually works really, really well. I don't have any issues with it. The bigger ones, the bigger the binding, the harder it is to sort of flip without that true coil. But I think this is her first time creating a planner, trying to adjust to needs of distance learning. These would be such great additions to any student's playbook for distance learning. I just want to see if there's anything in the back of the other planners. Nope, just some notes pages in the back. Okay. So now I wanted to give you a little bit of information about price. So the kitted student planner runs at $42, but there's discounts if you buy more than one. So if you have multiple students, you could buy 2 student planners or whatever. And I think it was like $79 for 2 as opposed to $84 for 2 if you bought them full price. The general and family planner runs at $59.95, so a little bit more expensive, but you get more out of it because you get the weekly overview, which I really love this. I actually wish that more planners had a weekly overview. Like, I think that would be such great Sunday prep to sit down and like focus on what's going on for the full week. So this is like really, really awesome. And I think I'm actually going to think about transitioning from my horizontal into this, or maybe leaving this out in my kitchen. I'm not sure. But so I wanted to walk through these because, like I said, I'm so impressed with her first run at a planner. I think what she did was really awesome and so adaptable to like the current life that we're living in. She's local to me. She's so sweet. I'm so excited for her. She's a local graphic designer, and she decided to try to find something to make life currently a little bit easier. So if you're interested in learning more about the weekly walkthrough, I'd encourage you to visit her website, which I'll include in the description box below. And if you have a student that you think would be a really great, would greatly benefit from the kids or student planner, I hope you consider purchasing from her. I love supporting small businesses, and this is like a local small business. I don't live in that big of a town. It's kind of crazy that I saw her Facebook post when I did. So if you have any other questions, please leave them below in the comments. I can connect you with Wendy and answer any questions that you have. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed seeing these new planners. I will see you all next time. Bye.